North Carolina faces a growing backlash over a new law that's blocking protections for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people. Protesters spilled into the streets of Raleigh last night. More than 80 business leaders released a letter yesterday calling for a repeal of the measure. They include Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and Apple's Tim Cook. North Carolina's largest corporation, that's Bank of America, also tweeted that it wants a repeal. Mark Strausman is at the state capitol in Raleigh with a standoff dividing North Carolina's leaders. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Ever since this became law exactly a week ago, calls to repeal it have grown. But the law's chief defender, the state's governor, insists the real issue is privacy rights and calls criticism a vicious nationwide smear campaign.
North Carolina has been the target of a vicious nationwide smear campaign.
North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory is digging in as calls to reverse the state's new law grow louder. With last week's approval of House Bill 2, North Carolina passed legislation that prohibits local governments from creating their own ordinances to protect the gay and transgender community. It also requires transgender people to use only restrooms and locker rooms that match the gender on their birth certificate. The state's Attorney General, Roy Cooper, has refused to defend it.
Not only is this new law a national embarrassment, it will set North Carolina's economy back.
When you are the state's lawyer, you are a lawyer first and a politician second.
Hours later, Governor McCrory took aim at Cooper, his opponent in the state's governor race this year.
He can't select which laws he will defend.
Several activist groups filed suit against the state on Monday, saying the law violates the most basic guarantees of equal treatment.
This law is simply about discrimination.
James Essex is with the American Civil Liberties Union, one of the suit's plaintiffs.
The country is responding to this new law by saying we don't support discrimination against anybody, including LGBT people. That's the direction America is moving in, and it's really disappointing to see North Carolina go the other way.
Additional critics include the NBA, which is reconsidering whether to have next year's All-Star game in Charlotte. And the governors of 3 states, New York, Washington, and Vermont, have told non-essential state employees not to travel to North Carolina on official business. Dana?
Mark, thank you.